fighting for me and keep showing your love and support.
Hey everybody, it's just me. I don't know where Pete is, or I'm assuming Linda's still not feeling great, so it's just me. Oh, that scared me. Yeah, it's honestly what I'm probably gonna do, Jenna. I'm probably gonna end this in like 30 minutes if nobody shows up, because there's not really much to talk about. I mean, Brendan's doing okay. You know, I'm feeling a little bit better than I was yesterday or the day before. I still have a dry cough, but yeah, let's just say hi to everyone. There's Jen R, there's Robin, Ann, welcome Ann. We've got Rhonda. So yeah. Hopefully Pete's doing okay and he just overslept like last time, or not last time, but a time before that. And yeah, I was just sitting here. I just woke up. I have to work tonight too, so it doesn't. My coworker called in sick, and so they asked if I could work. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll work." So that's kind of why I'm like, "Hey, it's okay. I can just go back to bed." I was sitting here waiting for all of this to start up, and I was reading a bear attack that happened this morning, where I not in the town that I live in, but in the town that I used to live in over in Prescott. Yeah, some guy got randomly attacked by a bear. So that's interesting, right? Not fun. The guy died, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I was just reading the article about it on Facebook. I shared it on my Facebook page, and I tagged my mom in it because, it's interesting. That doesn't normally happen out here. Very rarely do I hear about bears attacking. I hear mountain lions and bobcats will randomly attack you, but not bears. And I ordered this crystal from this website I like to buy crystals from. I trust this lady. Anyway, I got the crystal, and she already told me ahead of time that it would probably come broken because of how fragile it was. Oh, 4 for you. Oh, moose. That 4 bear attacks in your area, Robin? That's crazy to me. Like, that doesn't usually happen out here. Black bears. Yeah, it's a black bear here. I think it's a black bear. Yeah, I guess the dude was just sitting there. Groom Creek area, I know where that's at. Guess the guy was sitting on his back porch just enjoying a cup of coffee, and a bear came out of nowhere and was ready to, and chose violence and was ready to fight him. And yeah. Oh, 4 bears in your yard. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, no. Bear attacks don't generally happen a lot of times unless the bear feels threatened somehow. But yeah. Anywho, change the subject because that's a gruesome thing to talk about, isn't it? But yeah, Brendan's doing okay. Hopefully, he got his visits in like he usually does this week, and hopefully everything's all right with Pete and he can go up there Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna probably or has Cubs, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was gonna just say I'm going to print or choose to print the postcards today or tomorrow and have that ready so when it gets here I can start mailing them out to people. Oh, yeah, I hope so. Who, Brendan? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, he's always very happy to hear when people are buying the merch. He thinks that's really awesome. And I know he appreciates everybody who does that. So if you haven't, we got the newest shirt available. If you haven't gotten it or seen it, you check out our website. The website. Here, hold on. Brain is yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely will, Robin. You're one of the people that I'll send. I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes I'll send like 2 envelopes full. You're one of those people I send 2 envelopes full of postcards to because I know you'll use them fast. Thank you. Yeah, and I want to thank Rhonda for pointing out my yeah, absolutely. Anything that you guys, anything that Brendan or any merch ideas, please post because we will definitely be sending that stuff to Brendan. Sorry, I need to turn down my. That's the website if you guys want to check out the merch. And I'll show you the new t-shirt now. Oh, you could post them in the group. I don't have an event page set up for it. Where are they? Here they are. So here are the new t-shirts that we have made. Yeah, it's I ordered a black one recently and it's definitely getting here a lot faster than the other t-shirt. So maybe they fixed their problems. Maybe that last t-shirt we were doing was just, with all those names on the back was just difficult. I don't know. But here's the front, here's the back. So I'm excited. Yeah. This is the male t-shirt and they only do, I have it to where you can do white, black, blue, red, and purple. And then the female shirt, I believe you can do the pink if you want. Yeah, Brendan's really proud of this t-shirt. I'm really proud of Brendan for doing this too. So next payday I'm gonna order this doggy shirt. I guess it only comes in black. That's fine. I'm gonna order one for Ginger. It's just basically it just says we are Team Brendan on it. Nothing spectacular or anything, but I want to buy it for Ginger. And then you got the usual cup and all that. And soon I'm going to be probably editing the store and removing some things. So I'd say you have until next week, because then we'll be putting some other stuff up. But yeah, please, if you haven't, pick up something that you want. And of course, everything again will be available at the end of the year. Oh, okay. So yeah, Jen. We love knowing where all of the supporters are from. So if Auntie, if you're still in here, if you feel comfortable. But yeah. Oh yeah, Ginger will not wear it thrillingly, but she doesn't like to be wearing people clothes. Ooh, Australia. It's late for you too, isn't it? Well, welcome. That's awesome, Australia. Welcome to Brendan Talks. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that we have so many people from all over the place here. It's really cool to me. I know Brendan really enjoys that too. Maybe it's because I should have, Sorry, I'm looking at. There we go. As I said, I'm gluing. Oh, it's in the morning time. That's right. I know that your guys' time is like slightly different than our time. I think I'm not sure if anybody. I don't know if anybody's from Africa. That would be awesome, though, if they were. That's cool. I know we've got a lot of UK, a lot of Australia. I know there's a few people who are from Mexico and South America. We've got people, let's see, Germany, France, Norway. I've seen people from maybe from, I don't remember seeing Africa, but you probably have, Jenner. There's people from all over the place. Let's see. Sweden. I said Sweden. There's people from Canada. I've seen Japan, I think, is one that really caught me one time. A woman from Japan was in one of the groups at one point. I don't see her commenting a lot in the groups anymore. She used to comment under the Be Brendan Brave. Be Brendan Brave Wednesday was Where Are You From? And I know a lot of people were commenting on that, which is really cool. Yeah, I was surprised, like Japan, and it's really cool when I see Japan, because, and especially in areas where, you just don't see a lot of American culture, and then you see like, oh, Japan, like, wow, that's cool. Let me see. I think it's awesome that Brendan and Steven's story is so well known in the world, that people from all over the world who want to be involved and somehow help Brendan. I think that's awesome. Let me check out the posts. I'm not going to say names, but I want to skim through and see locations. This new post I did, Where Are You From? Yeah, Ireland. Somebody commented from Ireland. Got Canada. We've got, let's see, a lot of people in America, which is also fun to be like, oh wow, look, there's somebody from Nevada, there's someone from Texas, there's someone from, yeah. Let's see, Canada, Netherlands. That's cool. I know. I feel the same way. If it's so obvious that somebody in, in another country that has nothing to do with America watches it, then why can't Wisconsin understand that what happened to Brendan and Steven was bad too? I don't know. Um, yeah. So nothing new case-wise has been happening as far as people, or as far as the courts go. We could do another Netflix day. That wasn't your comment, John. We could do another Netflix day. That wasn't a bad idea. Now that it's summer, we can probably do it again because people will be home. Yeah, let's do another Netflix day. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's awesome that so many people I can't speak on any other group, but our little group grows daily, and I think that's really cool that we have 768 people in our little group here. And it's really cool to me that people see the group and want to be included and then jump in and with all the work that we do. That's awesome. I know Brendan's really proud of everything. Yeah, our group is drama free. Very very proud of that, and how we don't usually entertain a lot of drama. Yeah. Exactly, Robin. Just how we like it. We don't like the drama. We're not drama people. It's just like how we like it. Just like how Brendan likes it. Hey, Colette. Brendan doesn't like the drama either. Yeah, he's actually very anti when all that stuff happens, so yeah. Yeah, so unless anybody has any questions or anything you want me to talk about, I'll probably end this here soon. Yeah, oh, that's a good question, Jennar. If you would like to write to Brendan, he loves hearing from all his supporters everywhere. You can send a letter to, where's the address? You can send a letter to this address. Thank you, Robin. Brendan Dassey DOC 516-985 Oshkosh Correctional Institution, PO Box 189, Phoenix, MD 21131. If you want to send him a card or a letter, just make sure you please include your entire name and return address on the envelope and on the letter itself. So then that way he can get to it. And he can write, because they won't give it to him unless those things are on the letter, and then he can write to you back. If you would like him to write back. And yeah, he loves hearing from everybody, and you know, Brendan sends the best letters back. He's so funny. Yeah. Just remember, don't write anything about. Yeah, he can't talk about his case because his lawyers don't want him doing that. And he doesn't get the actual card. He only gets copies of everything now. So be mindful if you send him. I know a lot of people like to send him original artwork. So be mindful that if you send him like a drawing you've done or something like that, then they won't be getting the original copy of that. What I always suggest is you can send him, if you want him to actually receive like a physical copy of whatever you're sending him, you could always make a copy of it and then send him directly to him the copy of the thing, and then send the original to either Pete or Barb, or you can keep it until he gets out and give it to him yourself. I know everything that is sent to Barb and Pete, they do save for him, so he's got a lot of stuff waiting for him. But yeah, that's the one thing about all of that. Yeah, he is a awesome pen pal and friend. So if you ever want to write to him, and it has been taking a bit. Letters been taking a little bit to get to him. Like I have the text behind. Let me look real quick. I have the text behind app, so I can see. Yeah, see, and it's been taking forever for certain things to get to him. So, yeah, I don't know why. I send him like a bunch of like envelopes too at a time, and it takes a while. So that's all I can say is we just need to be patient with the system that he's working with, and he'll eventually get it. But if you do want me to ask him if he's received your letter or whatever, I don't mind doing that. I actually just did that the other day. So yeah. Yeah, it's because of I guess people were sneaking drugs and drug paraphernalia to other prisoners through the mail. Like apparently you can. I'm so naive when it comes to this kind of stuff. But apparently you can soak the paper in like drugs, and then you could have mailed the letter, and then they could have eaten the paper and still gotten high. I guess that's a thing. Brendan obviously doesn't do that, but so good news is that it seems to have stopped whatever drug problems or issues that were happening in the mail like that. So who would have thought people would or that need to be high that much that they would eat paper? I cannot imagine that. Which is probably a good thing, right? If you can't imagine something like that, then it's probably a good thing. Yeah. So, here, I want to show you guys the dragonfly I got. I think it's a little bit drier now. Okay, hold on, actually. Let me make sure. there's there's a couple of people online that I buy crystals from that I feel are great companies. So I love crystals. I collect rocks and crystals. This is something that I bought recently. Isn't that gorgeous? So the name is in my head, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not gonna try. But this is a very fragile crystal. It's very fragile and it breaks easily. So the lady, these crystals are glued to this metal here. These metal, right? So the crystals are actually the wings, and then the dragonfly is metal. I forget what it starts with like an L. Yeah, this is a rock. The wings are rocks. But the dragonfly is metal. Hey, Cherie. Yeah, the wings are crystals. Anyway, so I got this a little bit ago, and the lady messaged me and she said, just so you know, you see? The wings are crystals. And then the dragonfly is metal. And whoever designed this glued the crystals to the wings. So the wings look like it looks like that. I felt like I was gonna drop it. Hold on. The crystals are called, I can probably look it up here in a minute. It starts with an L. Very fragile. So I ordered this, and then she wrote to me and said, I received, because she orders them, she buys a few, and if it looks like it's good, then she'll order more, and then she'll sell it. So she actually sold a bunch before she actually got them, but when she got them, she emailed me and she said, hey, just so you know, this is really fragile and it's been breaking, and I can issue you a refund, or I can give you $10 off and still send it. So I said, it's okay, you can still send it and I'll just glue it back, because I kind of figured it would break off like that. The crystals broke up from the wings, so that's why I got it. So I actually got it $10 off than what it was. And so I have the super glue. But I love it. I think it's so cool. So pretty. Yeah, I love collecting crystals. So I'm constantly always looking at, and let me look this up. The lady that I get my crystals from, actually, she's on Facebook too. And in the business, because she's a small business, her store is called Dragonfly Crystal Dragonfly Store. And she actually has a group where she'll post all her crystals and stuff that she's selling. And it's like an auction group. She'll post it with the prices, and then if you want to buy it, you message her. And so that's how I shop through her. And she sells a lot of really neato stuff. So let me go through this and I'll tell you what it is. She's got so much different like stuff and all that. And I'm a sucker, of course, for dragonflies, especially if they come in crystal form, because you don't really see that a lot, believe it or not. Even though they call it like a dragonfly, give energy or something. Yeah, some people believe that, Some people believe that rocks and all that give certain amount of energy. Different rocks gives out different energy, and some people, I kind of believe that. Hey, William, I kind of believe that. I kind of believe that because we're elemental creatures, believe it or not. Like, everything about us has some sort of element factor to us, like water, iron. We're all connected too in different ways, like through the air and through what we eat and through what we listen to, and and I think nature is connected to us too in a lot of ways. And I think our bodies respond differently to certain metals and elements, I do believe that. Do I think that a lot of times when you buy these crystals, they'll have like a bunch of things that it'll help you with? Do I think it's going to help cure your sickness? Do I think it's going to help, erase your anxiety? Is it going to, no. But do I think that it interacts with you in a way of like making you feel more relaxed or more better? Or even if you just buy it and you look at it and you're like, this is beautiful, like I'm so drawn to this, like to me that's just as important. So yeah, different crystals have different yeah, I need a boulder. There's not a crystal big enough in this world that can smash my anxiety completely away. But, I do love collecting crystals, and I love looking at them. I love learning about them. I have them all over my room. You would think, though, with all the crystals I have, if it were true, of what crystals can do for you, like if they were like, oh yeah, cure sicknesses and all that, then I wouldn't be a walking dumpster. But that's not how it works. So I'm trying to find this post here, so because I can read off exactly what crystal it is. But yeah, I just do like crystals, though. I think they're beautiful. And like I said, I think even if you believe that it does do those things for you and you buy it thinking that, I don't think there's anything wrong in that, because it's still giving you some sort of peace of mind, right? And what else do we have in this world? It's such a cold and terrible world. If a rock makes you feel better, then go for it. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, mind over matter. Yeah. But I just think rocks and crystals are really pretty and awesome. And even when I go out, like out in the wild, outside of my house, and I see a rock or a shiny pretty thing, and I'll pick it up and bring it back to my cave dwelling room. Yeah. Yeah, Robin, that's how I feel about it. If it's not going to hurt the person, then why let them believe what they want to believe? Why can't I find this? Maybe she deleted the post because they all came broken, and she said she was embarrassed about it. Like, gee, this is embarrassing. I know a bunch of people pre-ordered this. When me and her were talking, I was like, it's not a big deal to me. I can just glue it back on. Everything else I've ever bought from this woman has been really great quality. So, we all have blunders. Yeah, I'm not finding it. She must have deleted the post. Well, I can't tell you then, because I don't My memory's not great with names, so I can't tell you guys. I can look it up, actually. I just thought this way would be easy. Oh, here it is! Aha, I found it. Okay. View post. Okay. Can night wing dragonflies? I was so wrong. I thought I was like, it starts with an L. No, it starts with a K. Here, I'll just show you. Aura can night wing dragonflies. Dragonflies have arrived with the wings unglued from the dragonfly base. After many conversations with the shop, we're at a bit of an impasse. I have hot glue gun and have repaired 3 of them to see how sturdy they are when they are re-glued. The 3 seem fine, and I have been moving them around and handling them to see if they are too fragile to be displayed. The hot glue seems to have done the trick, but I'm worried the glue is not strong enough to withstand the rigors of shipping. If any of you have reserved one of these and have a hot glue gun or are willing to accept a dragonfly with its wings to be re-glued, $10 off credit. If you want a refund. But anyway, so she made that post, and I was just like, yeah, I can glue that back on. See if I can. I bet you that. Nope. Maybe that one's mine. Yeah. But they're gorgeous, though. So it's like, yeah, I can re-glue it back on. It's not a big deal. Things happen, you know. And you even though her store is named like Crystal Dragonfly, you very rarely see crystal dragonflies in this store. Isn't that funny? You'd think she'd be constantly supplying crystal dragonflies of some sorts, but you very rarely see it because it's just not even though dragonflies are considered a totem animal in Native American practices, it's still not something that you see often. So, in crystals, in the crystal world, it's so hard to find. But yeah, this is the store. And she sells all sorts of really cool stuff, so. Oh, there you go. See, that's cool. I didn't know that fact. Dragonflies don't fly with the air like birds do. Dragonflies have these cone-like things on the bottom of their wings, and they fly on vibrations. Everything on the planet, yep, that's true. Everything gives off some sort of vibration. I do believe that 100%. And I do, like I said, I think certain crystals and stuff give off certain vibrations that interact with us in certain ways, but I don't necessarily, like I said, I don't think that, I bought my sister one time when she was pregnant with my niece. Yeah, no worries, Don. Welcome. When she was pregnant with my niece Ruby, what was that? It was like almost 6 years ago, right? I went to my favorite crystal store in Prescott, and I bought this stone that was supposed to help with labor and periods and all those kind of pains. And I sent it to her kind of like half as a joke, like, here, this will help with labor. Do I think that it's gonna take away your labor pain? Absolutely not. But do I think that oh, I'm glad your back is doing better too. Oh, you're glad I'm doing better. Thank you. As better as I can be right now. But do I think that it's gonna solve all your medical ailments. No, you need to go to a doctor. Don't replace crystals with doctors. But yeah, they have like a lot. She has like all this really cool stuff that I'm always like looking at. Crystal bowls and stones and yeah. So if you ever, it's called Crystal Dragonfly Store and Auction Group. If you guys ever want to look at that. But yeah, I just wanted to share it because it's dragonfly, and like I said, I'm a sucker for dragonflies. I do like dragonflies because they remind me of Brendan, and I do have a lot of different dragonfly stuff. Kind of scattered throughout my room and all that, so. How is Pete? I'm hoping he's doing okay. I haven't heard from him a lot this week. Yeah, we are all suckers for dragonflies now. So hopefully he's doing okay. I know last week I couldn't do Be Brendan or the Positively Brendan because of my cold that I got. And while I'm doing a lot better, I still have a cough and all that. And he kind of mentioned he wasn't feeling too great last week either. So hopefully he's feeling better himself if he is feeling crummy. Yeah. Orange citron helps with your period. Yeah, that helps lessen like the crazy moods and stuff. That doesn't stop by lessens the effects. Yeah. Right. I figured that's what you meant by period. Yeah, I miss them both when they're not here. I feel like I have to like dance and perform for you guys, and I feel like I suck at it. So, but I do appreciate everybody for being here, and hopefully Pete and Linda are doing okay, and yeah, and I know Brendan's doing good, as good as he can be in the situation that he's in, you know. So. I said this last Monday. He's such a positive person that, you know, he's just overall happy and generally always in a good mood. Very rarely do you catch him miserable or down. Well, thanks. I appreciate you, Jennar. But yeah. I think you all are awesome too. I definitely will tell him that you all said hi and that you all send your love, and I know he loves everybody too, and I know he can't wait till the day he gets out and he can meet everybody. I know he talks about that. That's definitely in his plans of getting out and meeting all you great supporters out there who have been there, and yeah. Yeah. So I can't wait too. I can envision him traveling all over the world, all over the country, all over the world, seeing everything and meeting everybody and experiencing different things that he's only ever dreamed of experiencing. I think that I can't wait for that day to come for him, you know. So, and I do appreciate everybody who is here, who shares their days with him, shares their hobbies, shares their families, shares their experiences, and because that really does help him in so many different ways. Like, I wish I could convey exactly how powerful and wonderful that is, but yeah. Yeah, I hope that he does get out of Wisconsin too, I'm not gonna lie, because, that, unfortunately, the state is very corrupt, the justice system there is very corrupt, and unless something really big and substantial happens, which you never know, this might be the thing. Brendan and Steven's story might be the thing that finally gets the corruption there to stop, but unless something changes out there, it's not going to change. I say this, unfortunately, but it's true. Brendan is not the first, nor is he the last person in Wisconsin to go through what he's going through. Just before Brendan, there was a kid that was going through the same thing, who very luckily, though, was able to exonerate himself and was able to create the law that we now have to record interrogations. So if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have what we have to help Brendan, as far as that interrogation that we can see what all they did. Before that, they didn't have to do that. It was all just written, and it was whatever the detective wanted to write, basically. So, but yeah. I think I'm gonna end it because we're almost at an hour. I blabbed on for a little bit longer than I thought I would, which always happens. You just get me to talk about something I like: Brendan, crystals, video games, anime, and I can blab for hours about it. So I'm not gonna bore y'all with any more of my blabbing. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything Brendan really. I think this Saturday is Popcorn Saturday, so make sure you get your popcorns going. Yeah. And we've got a food event coming up in a few. Yeah, thank you, Robin. Yeah, I'm gonna end this and probably lay back down and try to get a few more hours of sleep before work, or yeah. But I hope everybody has a great day and everyone stays positive and keeps doing great things for Brendan, and let's keep fighting until Brendan comes home. And with that, I bid you all adieu.
I don't know for how long I'll get to hold your hand, to be your guiding light in the darkest of nights. I will try to do my best until the day that I'll die. I won't lie. It's not going to be easy, but I'll try. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here. And as long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. No, I won't back down. I know that we will fight, too proud to say the other one was right. my best until the day that I die. I won't lie, I won't lie. It's not going to be easy, but I'll try. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here, I will stay here. And as long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. No, I won't back down. As long as my heart beats like a drum, then I won't back down. Don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here, I will stay here. And as long as my